You might remember that I said you could have trouble finding the latest information on the COVID crisis on Hospitality and Tourism Complete and similar databases. So one of the top sources for current news is obviously newspapers, and we've got a brilliant database for getting access to newspapers from all over the world. So that helps you to get around the paywalls that some newspapers have introduced recently. This database is called Factiva, and it's under here on your course resource help page. Look for resources and then more databases, company accounts and news. And then the link to Factiva is under there. Factiva is a slightly trickier database to search, and using the free text search on its own doesn't always work particularly well. So I would suggest using some of the filters to help to narrow your search. So the first thing I'm going to do is expand this part under industries and put in tourism. So that has now added that as a filter to your search. There are other filters that you can use, but we'll keep it simple for now. So now I'll go to the free text search and I'll put in London and the next bit I'm going to put in brackets COVID-19 or coronavirus. Now the reason I've put it in brackets is a bit like those maths equations, algebra. So the database will resolve the bit in the brackets first. So it will look for COVID-19 or coronavirus, either of those words, with the word London. Without the brackets, the search logic gets a bit confused and you'll get quite a different set of results that might be less relevant. So now I'll run that search and we can see that we've got a couple of thousand articles on this particular topic. There's a bit more you can do on this menu down the side. So there's a list of sources here. It tells you where these articles have come from. There might be some that you want to exclude. I'd probably vote for excluding the Daily Mail, not the most reliable of British newspapers, so that reduces the total a little bit. Keep an eye out for where the information has come from, because just because a newspaper is on this database, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's reliable. If I click through to one of these articles, you can see it's a bit like how you'd read it in an online newspaper, but with all the images and things stripped out. You just get the text of the article.